Yes, y'all, you know what time it is. It's time for some tea, and of course, you know, I always spill it. My name is Afeoluwa Oshike, and of course, yes, I always have, you know, a very beautiful lady or ladies beside me, but today I have just one very amazing, sophisticated looking lady. How are you, Nima?
Hi, I'm good.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
I love your hair. It's so cute. Say, Lulura.
Oh, wow, are you just noticing this?
How much did you buy it?
You want me to open this on
Is it
screen?
Bone Street?
Hey! This is curly.
Curly.
Bone Street is straight.
Where can they find it in case people want to buy? Olodo hair. What do you call your brand again?
Olodo hair.
Olodo. What's it called?
Golima.
Golima. Yes, we can miss that. Anyways, guys, it's not your show. It's my show. How are you, though?
I'm good.
How was your?
It's almost Friday.
Yeah.
It's almost Friday.
It's almost
Thursday.
Tomorrow it's not almost Friday. It's tomorrow that you say it's almost Friday.
Bro, today is gone for me as I'm here like
midweek.
It's Friday. It was almost Friday. When I closed my eyes.
I just spent yesterday though. What did you do?
Oh, I went to serve my country. I had community development service. So yeah, we did this outreach program. We went to talk at schools, and it was good.
What did you talk about?
Self-development. So
Okay.
that was good. We talked to some kids, and you know,
Tell us about
impacted
self-development. What are you doing to develop yourself? What can I do to develop myself?
I mean, you can read books. It depends on what exactly you want to develop. If it's a financial aspect, you can read
Yes,
books.
so please, tell me
Rich
how I
Dad,
can
Poor
develop.
Dad. Please, there is no amount of times that is too much to read that book. You can read 6, 7, 10 times, because every time you read it, trust me, you're going to learn something new, and you pick something new. So yeah.
All right, we just gave you guys a book to go check out, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Anyways, you know how we do the show. We have a trending video for you guys. Let's see that real quick.
My kids ate my brownie that I hid, so I decided to prank them.
Octopuses by midnight. How much did you eat?
I ate one bite. Is that good?
So I have to take y'all to the sea.
No, please. Yeah. Is the dog gonna kill me?
I don't know. Why would y'all eat it?
Because of the doctor. Because of the doctor.
Step back. Step back.
You got me into the sea right now.
Who ate the most?
Nothing did. I ate one bite. I ate one bite.
One bite?
Yeah.
Come here,
Is that
Desi.
good? Is that good? Is that
Desi,
good?
come here.
But one bite is good.
Yes.
So I won't talk it. So I won't turn into the octopus. So I won't turn into the. No, you got it. You got to bring it to the sea. So I don't.
Jalen, she already growing scales.
I don't see no.
You see it on her cheek? You see it?
I don't see no.
You see the scales?
Mine. What about mine?
I don't see anything. I see it on your cheek.
Oh no! No, Jalen, don't hug me. Don't hug me. No, it's okay.
My kids ate my brownie that I hid, so I decided to prank them.
Octopuses by midnight. How much did you eat?
I ate one bite. Is that good?
So I have to take y'all to the sea.
No, please. Yeah. Is the dog gonna kill me?
I don't know. Why would y'all eat it?
Because of the doctor. Because of the doctor.
Step back. Step back.
You got me into the sea right now.
Who ate the most?
Nothing did. I ate one bite. I ate one bite.
One bite?
Yeah.
Come here, Desi.
Is that good? Is that good? Is that
Desi,
good?
come here.
But one bite is good.
Yes.
So I won't talk it. So I won't turn into the octopus. So I won't turn into the. No, you got it. You got to bring it to the sea. So I don't.
Jalen, she already growing scales.
I don't see no.
You see it on her cheek? You see it?
I don't see no.
You see the scales?
Mine. What about mine?
I don't see anything. I see it on your cheek.
Oh no! No, Jalen, don't hug me. Don't hug me. It's okay.
Five, four. Okay, that was really hilarious. I like the caption because I think that's the type of dad I would be as well. Like,
that's my mom.
Your mom would do that?
She would lie and say something will come and eat you, or something will come out of the bed and you're gonna be screaming and crying. And I remember when I was young,
for you to come.
as in, I was younger, she used to keep like all the snacks in the kitchen, and then me and my sister would take out of it, and sometimes we'll lie, but she knows we took it. She'll be like, whoever took this thing, something will come and catch them. Hey, everybody like, mommy, it's me, mommy, it's me.
I think boys are stubborn. Like when we do it, I can remember a funny story. You know, when we, my brother had his first accident. You know, we hit a woman on the street. They seized the car and all, and then we all came back home and we're lying that my brother was so played. Then by the time we go over the funny shit that day, I'll never ever forget it. And yes, I think you know, that's a really, you know, way to actually get the truth out of your kids. Anyways, guys, we have another trending video for you guys. Let's see that. Africa to the world. Don't you believe that now?
See my expression.
Like CK, Love Wanted T played at the Met Gala. Like, do you know how big that is?
What? Like I was.
It's not MTV music video award.
Are you for real?
It's not Whiskey Do.
It's not Burna.
It's not Burna Boy. It's not Davido. CK at the Met Gala.
This just shows that they are actually looking into our music, because even some Nigerians don't really appreciate CK, to be very honest. Like, we just put him aside most times, and for them to like go deep, find his song Love Wanted T and play the Met Gala.
And
what?
My guy, look, another
this
thing.
This is a big fit.
And another thing that is so important about this story is that you need to be very intentional about the type of music you're putting out there, because if you actually listen to that song, it's very melodious. You know, it is a classic. I think it's one of those songs that will remain evergreen forever, right? So big shout out to CK. And yes, it's the most Shazam song right now, just a few weeks after. Yes, CK is also the most Shazam, #1 Shazam song globally. Now, Wizkid was in America, Love Wanted T. It's the most Shazam song globally. Big, right? Big shout out to CK. I think it's time for the C to the K. All right, people. Yes, we have to start the show. You know what we do? We dish out, you know, the biggest entertainment stories. And of course, you know, we got you with some very dope stories. Started with popular Nigerian comedian Debo Adedayo, better known as Mr. Macaroni. Freaky. I spent a note of appreciation to his parents for standing by him, even when some people were against him. He wrote, "I went to 4 different universities, and all through those years, my parents stood by me, even when some people were telling them that I had spiritual problems. May all our parents reap the fruits of their labor." Amen.
Amen.
I think that's a very important prayer, especially, you know, for parents that are there. Do you understand? Like, I owe my own parents a lot personally, because I know how much they did for me. And you can tell already that I was a stubborn child.
I can tell.
You can tell, right? Yeah, very stubborn child. So I can relate to what Mr. Macaroni is talking about. So, you know, for a long time, I don't think I heard my dad tell me, "I'm very proud of you, son." But suddenly, it just started happening, that he just started saying it. You know, for a long time, he stayed mad at me. But the moment you started doing the right thing, or the moment the right things, you know, things were falling in place, I started hearing the word, "I'm very proud of you." And, you know, such type of talk from your parent just makes you want to give them the world, you know. So I think at the end of the day, yes, we pray that our parents reap the fruit of their labor.
Like, I know him personally because one of the 4 schools was my school. He came to my school, my university, and he was
What school is that?
Redeemers. So he was the student body president. So Debo was everywhere. He even got into trouble at that moment in his final year.
What did you do? Tell us.
He had to now
tell us what
repeat
he did.
I actually don't know the story in full, but I know that he was trying to change something in the school, and he got them upset, the authority. So he has always been that kind of person that's always trying to make a movement, trying to change something, trying to help people. Because I know when he was in my school, he was doing so much. So when I saw this, I was just like, oh, are you for real? Like, I can imagine the trauma when you have a child that keeps changing schools, getting into trouble, and all of that. Like, I can't really fathom how a mother would feel when your child has that kind of issues. And then let's look at the fact that sometimes when your parents finish, toiling and suffering, and then you now come out of school and then you're working, of course, life in Lagos it's a hustle. You would go to work, you would get back, you'd be tired, you don't have time for them. You'll be able to call, you'll be able to check up on them, and then that's it. And then I think about them just like, I never want to be like that. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how annoying life can be, no matter how depressed you might be, I would always want to check up on my parents and send them something, send them fruit baskets, send them confectionaries or something nice, just to make them feel
Are you doing that already?
Are loved. Yes, I'm doing that already.
Amazing stuff.
So, I mean, I think we should all take notes. Like, no matter how hard life gets, be there for your parents because they were always there for us. Yeah.
And yes, still there. That's
still
the
there.
most important thing. There's just some times that I just start feeling down. I just start feeling some type of way, or something bad just happened, and the next call I'll get is my mom.
No.
Do you understand? Like my mind is just with you. How are you? Do you get what I mean? Like, and then you now start telling her that, mom, thank God you called. Then you tell her, and then she'll still advise you. She'll still, even if at the end of the day, my end in insult, you're not a child anymore. You're not the, you're not the last one. My end in insult, but she would have played her part and all of that.
Their role never ends.
Yeah, it never ends. So thank you to all the parents out there. Thank you for being who you are, and may you all reap the fruits of your labor. Yes, moving forward, American singer Britney Spears has deleted her Instagram page. According to reports, the music star took down her page over a 16 years conservatorship crisis. According to a close source, she's happy and in great place, and silence can be a powerful thing and a powerful message. This was a decision. Spears explained, "Don't worry, folks. Just taking a little break from social media to celebrate my engagement. I will be back soon." And yes, of course, big shout out, Jamie Spears stepped down from being a conservator. And I heard that it was from a place of malice because, all the stories said, oh, she thinks she's good, Don't worry, she'll be back. She'll be back. And I just hope that's not the case. Do you understand? Like, he's just trying to test her, like, oh, you think you can do this on your own? Take it all and all that. So let's see how it goes. I just hope she's in a good place because, this is somebody that has been trying to get her freedom back for 13 years, knowing that. And then our social media has really been helpful, especially when it came to the whole Free Britney, hashtag Free Britney, the conservatorship and all of that. So I just hope, she actually comes back soon enough. And I hope the fact that she's going off social media is not because she wants to run wild. Do you get what I mean?
I mean, I'm going, first of all, congratulations on her engagement and all of that. I'm so happy for her. Then about the social media, I'm taking a break from social media. I think that is so necessary. Everyone needs that sometimes, but it's sad that we've gotten to a stage right now that some people cannot differentiate their lives from social media because it is too intertwined, and that's a problem. I mean, social media has a lot of advantages, yes, we can agree, but the disadvantages are still there. There is so much body shaming, there's so much trolling, and when it comes to celebrities, I can't even imagine like how much hate they deal with every day and how that can affect their mental health. So when I saw this, I was like, yes, like a lot of celebrities in Nigeria actually need to take a break because you see some people, they keep posting nonsense and posting and I'm like, sis, you need a break. You need to leave social media for a while and reflect on your life. So I support her. I support that she's going off social media.
Some people also find social media as a coping mechanism, because if you're looking at, you know, some people that bring their family affairs, their problems, all of those things. You know, I used to judge them initially, but I now see that there are ways that people cope with things differently, right? They just want the whole world to know that this is what I'm dealing with at the moment, even though it might come with some regrets later, but at that moment it helped.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes you just need silence, though.
Silence
you need silence, and but you're not really alone when you're still on social media, because you're still getting texts, you're still getting hate comments.
That I'm not going to reply messages till the following day. There are days that I'm not going to be on Instagram. There are days that I have to go back and binge back to 2 days ago. Do you get what I mean? Like, if it's not something I'm talking about today, you know, keeping up with the world is crazy enough. You know, sometimes you watch the news and all you're seeing are 40 dead in 100 kidnapped,
this one,
and you're like, where is the good news? You don't get on social media too, they're serving everybody breakfast. If you want.
Where did you want to go? How you want to start? Problem. And then you look at your comments, someone is calling you something, calling you.
Oh, mommy, I sure don't have that issue. Please speak for yourself and see. I want to risk anti-whisked people. Yes, you are the ones getting the comment. Me, I don't get hate comments. And if you hate me or more for your pockets, you understand? You cannot shame the shameless. Do you understand? So anything you want to say about me, please say it with your full chest. And if I have to tell you back, I'll tell you back. Anyways, Keke Palmer didn't seem to be happy with meal served at the 2021 Met Gala, expressing a disappointment. The former Scream Queen star offered her fans and followers a glimpse at a sad-looking dinner at the star-studded event. The actress took to her Instagram story to show her followers a sneak peek inside the event, where tickets cost, I repeat, tickets cost $30,000, guys, showing what appeared to be a touch of risotto, a few tomatoes, pieces of sweet corn, a few slices of cucumber, and one mushroom on a posh plate. The Hustlers actress captioned the image, "This is why they don't show you all the food." She went on to her, "I'm just playing." Is she playing though?
She's not.
Did you see those cucumbers? They look like I get it bad.
Why does the plate look dirty though?
No, it's on a posh plate. It's a posh plate. It's probably like golden. Because it's serving you on that type of plate, it looks dirty. It looks like they don't wash it well. Oh, so it was looking dirty to you?
It looked dirty.
No, it's a posh plate.
And then the food looked, I don't know, much like they're giving it to animal or something.
But my question is, is it not like a buffet, or is it not something
that
you know?
Has she eaten out of it? Like, if can't you see the way it's scattered?
Even the fork get rice. Why should he lie? She don't chop this thing. You know all those people that when you give them food with veggies, they move it to the side. They move all the veggies and eat them. She says, "You're lying. I can't pay 30,000. You're not giving this type of food." And
this kind of food.
And you think the show will continue?
No. But I actually believe though, you know, there's some restaurants you go to, even in Nigeria, that you pay 27,000, and then they'll give you, they'll put ketchup, and then they'll put small sausage. Tiny rice,
please.
And they'll tell you
making 3?
The chef's special, and then they'll give it to you, and you're like, bro, 27K just.
I can remember the movie that came out recently where he was on Netflix. For the life of me, I can't remember that movie. It was about this African guy who was an immigrant who went and then he was dating this doctor that had, or lawyer that had money. And then she changed his life before she realized that he was married somewhere in 80 or somewhere funny. Can't remember that movie. That he was married, he had kids already, and he just needed his paper, and they had an arrangement. So the long and short of my story is that this guy, after a while, when they started dating, you know, she got him very nice clothes, very fancy clothes, and she took him to a very fancy restaurant. And they brought the menu, right? No, they said they wanted fish. Yeah. And then the guy was like, "How much is it?" And she was like, "No, you you don't do that. You don't ask for price. Guy was like, is it not me that wants to eat the fish? Why will I not? He's not the one paying. She's the one paying.
Okay, so why is he bothered? Like, why are you asking?
Oh my guy, as in like when you go to certain places and they're just saying, like what you said, the chef special. You know, there's no price in it.
Yes.
So whatever they tell you, if they tell you it's $5K because you're eating the chef special, and the guy said he wanted fish, but how much is the fish? Do you understand? Like some of us will ask. So if I'm ordering food and then I'm paying like 30,000 naira or 50,000 naira for a plate, and they are bringing me
one tiny thing with ketchup, like they'll make the ketchup really, you know, they'll design it, they'll do like this, then put sausage.
Or those ones that make
tiny rice. They'll not put eyes in the rice, you know. They make
those
it beautiful.
Those ones that make eba with smiley face.
I will slap somebody.
As in, why eba they smile at me?
I'm taking my money, my 27K.
Why,
no.
Why me and eba everyone they smile?
But let's look at the Met Gala. Did you watch it? Did you watch the event?
Yes, we spoke about it yesterday as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, the outfits though.
Yes, which one what did you prefer?
I think I like Serena's clothes, the
what about,
yellow gown.
What's her name? Kim K.
And her husband. They looked like something I saw in Sabrina. I don't know. I don't know what like something from I don't know. All these
like she's married to a Boko Haram man. Yeah, that's how Keke shall look.
I hope they could breathe. I hope they could breathe because I mean I know beauty is pain, but
I think she should be questioned.
Something is wrong.
See, FBI she would see. She knows what's happening in this country. She's part of Boko Haram.
Something is wrong.
But did you see Lil Nas though?
Yeah. No,
Lil Nas.
No, I liked it. I liked it.
Look at Kim K now, please. Just look at that.
This?
You know what Yorubas call Eleya?
What?
Do you know what Eleya is? That's what you were looking for. I'm saying that she looks like a Boko Haram's wife.
That is it.
Eleya is exactly why you cover your face.
What is this? And then when you hear the explanation behind this fashion statement now, you'll be amazed. They will say one story. Story.
Okay, somebody is telling me that there's coronavirus. She's protecting her nose. What about her eyes,
and her ears,
and her
every other place?
Oh, this is Eleya movement.
This is serious.
What is this?
No.
They look like cultists.
No, I can't understand
this.
They
look like they should be arrested.
I think the fashion.
But I like Lil Nas though. Lil Nas, you know, having to change, and I like the fact that he's actually owned the sexuality. This is the way he was actually posing and all of those things.
Yeah.
You know, it was back then when I used to be homophobic. I was like so disgusted. But these days,
I thought you were still homophobic though.
No, I can't be homophobic anymore. Not with the type of awareness that I now have about people like about them. Not people like them, about them, because they're just people like me and you, and they just have their preferences, and to each his own. So I don't have any problem with anybody, but it is illegal in Nigeria. That is what I will just keep reminding people. So if you are in Nigeria, I will blow the whistle.
Whistle blower.
But yet I will not tell you. I will tell the police. You just let me know you are gay. Anyways, Nicki Minaj and British newsman Piers Morgan spent much of Tuesday, September 14, beefing after a mocked outrageous claim suggesting a COVID vaccination made a friend impotent. On Monday, the rapper, who contracted the coronavirus while she was preparing for the MTV Video Music Awards on Sunday, revealed she will be skipping the 2021 Met Gala in New York due to the fashion event's strict vaccine requirements policy. She also shared a story suggesting the cousin's pal suffered from adverse side effects after being vaccinated in a native Trinidad, country. She was criticized by Professor Chris Withy, England's chief medical officer, and America's COVID expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci. And then outspoken Morgan chimed in tweeting, Professor Withy, beefing with the ghastly at Nicki Minaj, one of the rudest little madams I have ever met, is not the breaking news that I expected today. But it's welcome. She's peddling lies that will cost lives. Minaj responded by insisting she had never met Piers. Okay. Of course, now when you are a rude person, do you meet people? They are trying to meet you and you are being rude. Do you get what I mean? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I get where Piers is coming from, and I think Piers at one point or the other must have met Nicki somewhere, and probably should not even recognize him, or she doesn't even know who he is, and all of that. But it's not about really being rude. Let's talk about what Nicki said. I'm sure all of us we've spoken about the COVID-19, and it's not a case of preference anymore. It's a case of your duty to the society to make sure that everyone around you is safe. So it's not about just you anymore. If you do not want to be vaccinated, go and isolate yourself somewhere. Do you understand? For the rest of us, please keep us safe, because at the end of the day, I've taken my 2 jabs, but I could get it again.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I could still get the COVID-19. So imagine somebody else that hasn't even had any jab at all coming into my space. You are risking my life. It is not, you see, risk yours. Don't drag me into your risk. Do you understand? I'm a risk taker, but I'm not taking for you. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I think everybody, it's not a thing of preference. Try to take your vaccine. And then talking about impotency, like, yes, we've heard about different side effects, but when it comes to the ratio of the lives that have been lost or the side effect, it is really minute compared to the people that have done so well from getting the vaccine. Do you get what I mean? So yes, we lose some, we win some made, sacrifices must be made. If your cousin's friend's manhood had to go for the rest of us to know, please, by all means, that's what. But a lot of people are saying that, are you sure that your guy has not even just lost it, and the day he took it, he decided to tell his wife that he's not working again, he used it as an excuse or something. But also, it could be true, but it doesn't stop you from getting your vaccine. Please, everyone, go get your COVID-19 vaccine.
So seeing this story, I was just laughing, and I was like, oh my God. So Nicki's in the same boat that I was in, because I've taken my first job.
Oh, finally.
I mean, praise master, Jesus. So when I saw this, I was just laughing. I was like, oh wow, sis, I know where you're coming from, because I was like this. I was so reluctant. I was a preacher of the not taking the vaccine.
You're not a preacher of love.
I was not a preacher of love. I was a preacher of nonsense. Let me just put it like that. You get? And then I read up like a lot of articles, because me, I have to be convinced personally, and I read up a lot. And what you just said, I actually saw it, that the ratio of people that take the vaccine and have side effects are so minute. Like, they're so minute. And even out of that minute figure, some of those people actually had preceding sicknesses or ailments that now was profound by the vaccine. It wasn't the vaccine that caused it. So if you are in the same boat that I was in, the vaccine will not kill you.
That boat capsize.
Let it capsize. Please take your vaccines. Yes, as Ife has said, it protects you and it protects the person next to you. Because even if you're taking the vaccine, you can still get the COVID, but the the effects on your body will be very, very limited. It won't kill you, don't worry. And you can't transmit it to someone else. So you're actually helping to stop the community spread. So, I mean, Nicki shouldn't be afraid. She's watching this. There's no need to be afraid. Just get your vaccine. You're helping others. Like, let's even look at in the history of time. Like in Nigeria, when we were younger, we used to take all this polio. What's it called? There's something else we used to take. Is it measles? Chicken pox, the vaccine. That was like, how many years ago? Like, it's been so long. And I mean, things have developed. We have grown. We have more experienced doctors, scientists, and I think we should have more confidence now to be able to take the vaccine. So if we could take it then for polio, why can't we take it now for COVID that's killing people on a steady? So I think we should think about it. I don't want to be the one to force or impose my own views on you. I think you should go and read articles, do your research like I did, and you'll be convinced that the vaccine is very much needed.
Thank you very much. I think you've said it all.
Yeah.
I'm glad we won you over. Anyways, guys, yes, yo, you know what we do on the show? We'll always be the first to bring you, you know, classic stuff you ain't seen nowhere. Yes, you might see it later today elsewhere, but please tell a friend to tell a friend that we're about to show you a brand new video that you haven't seen before, and of course, it's a jam. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do Lil J featuring SARS, Mona Lisa.